Beezer's been trapped and he's on his way to find his troop back in the wild where he was found in the middle of the road. He had 2 skull fractures, but now it looks like they're healed. He's been very aware and, as you can see, scared of us. So he's ready to join his family. The troop, we did see the troop when I found him, so we should be good to release him. We just want to check where the troop is at the correct time of day and the location. So we'll be on our way. Jamie and Jess carrying Beezer. It's quite an awkward cage to carry. This is one of our automatic trap cages.
How's he gonna see? I'm gonna take the shade and
It's Innocent and Godfrey helping pop Beezer on.
I don't know, but did you tell me to put? How is it?
And so the journey begins. We try to go out on the same day, more or less at the same time, so that we've got a very, very good chance of finding the troop at the same place, because they're very, very territorial or in a nearby vicinity, because it's important that we do find the exact troop that the monkey comes from.
So we've reached the location where we found Beezer, and at 2:30, 3.5 weeks ago, then we saw the monkeys in these trees here. I saw them and they were crossing over, so we're just looking around to see if there's any monkeys. It's a very busy road, so poor little Beezer, you can imagine, got hit by a car with 2 skull fractures. Just trying to see if there's any monkeys around. So this is the area, and I was just travelling down the road there where the car's passing. You can see they go really fast, and he was in the middle of the road laying unconscious there, barely able to move.
We have looked for possibilities where the troop could be, and we found this area on the other side of the road where they probably would have come up from to cross the road, so we're having a look there.
So we just found this gentleman who is going to take us to where the monkeys usually are. He says they come around early in the morning and then later on in the afternoon, so he knows that there is the troop around here quite often. So we're just following him now through the banana plantation, and hopefully he will lead us to Beezer's troop. If we don't find them today, we'll have to come back another day. Ah, this is better. No, it's not, is it? What trees are these? Avo trees, yeah.
But there's more
bush on the bottom there. It's difficult for monkeys to find food with all these plantations, because with the plantations, they're monoculture crops, and they live in indigenous bush, so despite people thinking that they take all the bananas and so on, they're green, and monkeys take the ripe fruits, which of course aren't ready on the trees yet, so they try and find the indigenous bush in between all of the plantations and the crops. So that's what we're going to try and find now, is the little pockets that are still left of their habitat. And on the left there's macadamia crops as well. Might be their water source.
Okay, so this is... We have spotted some of his members of his troop in the bush, so we have to be quick to release him.
Okay, there he goes. He's straight into the bush. Not sure we'll see him again.
And of course he doesn't waste any time in racing off and going to find his friends.
But there are monkeys. There we go, right in the far right in the distance there, at the top of the tree. And there's actually one coming down the tree.
It's very difficult to get close to these troops, as you can see them far in the distance there. Because they get shot at, they disappear very, very quickly, so we've got to be fast in letting the monkey out to join up with them, otherwise we could miss the opportunity completely.
He's definitely got a lot of place to hide here. So much so we can't see him again. So, not far away is some leftover bananas. They're all green, so you can see they haven't really eaten them because they're green and they don't eat the ripe ones. But there on the left was the bush he jumped into, and there's the banana pile, and then he's got a kind of dam over there for water, and then some macadamia nut trees, but again they don't really eat those.
As you can see, no natural forage is basically left for the animals in the wild once the place has been taken over for farming.
You might just be able to see, or possibly not, no, there's a monkey there in the distance in the tree as well. Can't see if it's Beezer or somebody else. Oh, you can just about see him in there.
For the size could be Beezer, because it was like kind of juvenile.